This is Lawrence D. Adams, and thank you for joining the thinking class. When spirituality and the game combines, you have the thinking class. And if you don't get it, it's your own fault. Join us today as we talk about the law of focus in the game. A lot of people talk about they got game, but they ain't got no focus. So their game is scattered, therefore it's not reaping any results. Today we were talking about the snake and the rabbit, or the snake and the bird. Are you the snake or are you the bird? We're going to go into that. We're going to talk about focus in the game. Those who win in life are those who focus correctly in the game. Most people who are not focused on anything, that's why they ain't got nothing. Join us today as we go into this teaching on the focus, the game, the law of focus in the game. I am Lawrence D. Adams. Catch us right now. We're going live. You don't want to miss it. Salute to everyone. This is Lawrence D. Adams, man. I'm so pumped today. Been in meetings all morning. Shout out to Rain and Womb. Shout out to William. Shout out to Tara. Shout out to John the W. Shout out to the thinking class. Shout out to everyone. Shout out. It's so good to see everyone here. Man, we are in behind the scenes working this thing called the thinking class. It's not just because you're in class, it's because you are a class of people above the rest. Let me emphasize that again. It's not just a class, but it's because you're in the class all by yourself. We're not just a thinking class because we're in the class, but we're in the class all by ourselves. If we were to look at it that way, oh my God, it changed the whole trajectory of how we approach life. But today we're talking about the law of focus in the game. Let me know how you're doing in the chat room. I want to hear from you right now. How y'all feeling this morning? I know it takes a minute for everybody to come in. I don't know if y'all catch it, but you wait too long. What I'm doing is I'm being more precise, more focused in what we're doing and what we offer. So you want to come in and have a conversation with us. But this is Lawrence D. Adams, your in the game. So you don't want to miss it. Today we're talking about the law of focus. Let me know how you're doing in the chat room. Shout out to everybody who's listening, those listening in the clouds, who's watching and say, oh, let me see what they're doing over there. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's more better. Let me move this light over there. Y'all don't know what we go through. There we go. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Let me turn it down just a little. Let me know how you're doing in the chat room. Okay, that's a little hot. There we go. Good to see everyone in the chat room. Peace. What's going on, brother? What's going on? Good to see you, Damon. Peace, thinking class, OG, LDA. Shout out to you, brother. I'm here to tell you, man. Let me get you. If you understand what I was doing just this morning, just behind the scenes, to get the thinking class on another level so we can reach more people, conversations, doing stuff for other people, making sure it happens. I'm here to tell you this is bigger than just the nucleus of what we have here now. It's time to grow. So I'm putting the fertilizing down. I'm clearing out the weeds. I'm getting everything tight so it's right. So yeah, the thinking class is definitely about to take it to. I'm taking a day to recharge. Okay, good. And great things are happening. My laptop arrived Friday. Good. I'm glad you're on the laptop. Peace to you, Damon. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone in the thinking class, man. Let me say that again. Okay, to stop. Did something happen? 1 2 1 2. Music stopped for some reason. Let me say this again. I don't know why the music stopped. Maybe I clicked it. Oh, that's what it was. Music stopped. But I'm here to tell you, man. I'm behind the scenes, put in the work. And once this work gets to going, it's time for us to grow, reach more people with what we're talking about. So I'm putting in the work. I'm making adjustments. As you've seen, I just went live on Instagram. So I want to get more people to hear this message. I want more people to hear what you got to say. I want them to get exposed to the thinking class. So I'm super focused on getting this going where it needs to go. What's going on, Sigmund? It's good to see everybody here. Now it's time to get more people involved in what we do. So the focus is strategic. Grow, GROW, grow. If you ain't growing, you're dying or you're stagnant. And I refuse to be stagnant. I refuse to make the investment in all of this just to stay the same. It's time to grow. And now if I'm growing, because I don't try, we do, that means that you have to grow in your life. So the focus is definitely there. And too, me and Jono, man, we went in today. We had a great conversation this morning. You should be popping in a few minutes. Jono, we were just rapping and getting that love out, sharing some things. I'm telling you, I'm excited about what's going on with the thinking class and what's going to happen. So I want to tell you, it's not just the thinking class what you learn, but it's also a class of men and women. That's why it separates us from the rest, because we are the best. I just had to say that, but it is what it is. But I am going to be talking about, yesterday we talking about the lion in the cage. And we want to realize that a lot of people are the lion stuck in the cage. They have the three-legged stool that's causing their attentions to be obscured or to be stopped. And I'm going to talk about the bird and the what? Snake. I feel so wonderful, excited, blessed, managing calm. Thanks for asking, focus, and ready for the overflow. Yeah, good to see everyone. I appreciate that. But yeah, we about to, I'm telling you, if you can feel what I feel and know what I know for us with the thinking class, who be watching who don't be saying nothing? Then I know they watching because I see you watching, because you don't know that you're watching. Oh, I see you. I see you. But guess what? What you're about to see in these next couple weeks and months is going to be astonishing, the growth that's going to take place with the thinking class. The people are going to come in. The people are going to be talking about it, because we're not just staying the same. It's the takeover time. But if it's happening for the thinking class and you are part of the thinking class, baby, it's got to happen for you. And if you missed our little tutorial we had yesterday with the colognes and perfumes, you better pay it. Go back and listen to yesterday. We gave you a little tutorial about the colognes and what to wear and how to wear them. And don't, we gave a whole tutorial about colognes, all in the thinking class and still talked about the subject matter. That's what I'm talking about. This thing is bigger than me. It's bigger than Jono. It's bigger than even the people in here. This is already on the next level already. That's why I'm so adamant about growth. That's what I'm adamant about the Telegram, because the Telegram, behind the scenes, we be talking. There's conversations that go on. Why? Because I want people to connect with each other so that they can grow. And I'm not looking for a clone of LDA. I don't need you to be a clone of me. I don't even need you to say the same things how I say it. I need you to be the best version of who you are. If you know how many people I help behind the scenes with growth and business and things going on, that's what I'm talking about. So this was the thinking classes, the nucleus of it and what it's about. So, but let's get going. So let's talk about today about the law of focus in the game. So let's break down the law of focus. Law is an order of things or something set in place that happens all the time. It is a law. If you do this, these are the consequences of this particular law. If you break this law, this is what's going to take place. So a law, we think about law. I'm giving a little loose definition of it, but law, something that we know is predictable is going to happen. What's going on, man? Our value of our engine, our boundaries, our GOS, our standards, and our highlight. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Shout out to you. So today, I want you to get the law. I want you to get that. Then I want you to get the focus. When you have supreme, above natural focus on something, you can be so focused on something, you can burn a hole in a wall. Have you ever taken a magnifying glass and the sun is out? Make sure my hands, I can't stand. And you see the sun is out and you take that magnifier and that sun comes through the magnifying glass and it can burn a hole in a piece of paper, or if the sun, and it can actually cook some eggs on the side of the thing. So let me tell you, let me emphasize that. I can't stand ash, man. I can't stand that. So your focus has to be like a magnifier. When you focus on something, it should burn the hole into a piece of paper. Your focus should be laser sharp. What happens is most people have weak focus. They have weak focus. Did you hear what I just said? They have weak focus, but they want everything in the game. Here you want the results of the game, but your focus is so weak. It has no strength to it. It has no potency. It has nothing to it. So all you have is talk, but no results. Game is the result or the strategy. But when you understand the law of focus, when you are focused, you're not distracted on the left. You're not distracted on the right. You're not distracted in front of you. There's no one who can take you off of your square because you are super focused. What happens is most people are not focused enough. That's why they don't accomplish anything. The focus has to be like Cyclone on the X-Men, brother. Right, you're getting it now. That's why it's so important. If you want your game to go to the next level, you in business, you in a relationship, or whatever it is, you got to understand the law of focus. You have to be focused. Let me say this with this focus. This doesn't mean that you become fanatical or that you become dogmatic. It means that you're so focused on accomplishing your goal that anyone can stand in your way of accomplishing what you have in mind on what you're going to do. Not your mama, sister, brother, dog, cat, mouse, even the roaches can't stop what you're going to do because you're super focused. When you have that type of focus, guess what happens? The world, as I said yesterday, begins to open up for you. The universe will say, I got to bend to make it happen for you. Why? Because you're super focused. The problem, like I'm saying, is most people are whining, complaining, victims, and you ain't nobody doing nothing for me. You ain't focused. And focus takes strength. It takes fortitude. It takes patience. In order for the sun to hit that magnifying glass, it takes patience, and for that amount of focus to hit that piece of paper and burn a hole in it. So you got to have patience with your focus. Some people think that what's happen overnight because this is who they think they are. Baby boy, baby girl, I've been doing this for a long time. The focus has to be there, then you get the results. Your patience got to be in place. Let me stay on track because I know I'm giving a whole lot. So let me slow down because I'm excited. So let me get into the whole bird and snake scenario. Are you the bird or are you the snake? So when you think about the snake, I want you to get this. I don't want you to look at the snake as something evil. Just get that out your mind, because everybody's seeing a snake. Oh, this is evil. Something gonna happen. The snake trick even. We're not talking about the snake and the evil. We're talking about the nature of the snake. So the snake is on the ground, and the bird is up in the tree, and it's flying around, and it's in the tree, and the snake is watching the bird. What's going on, Kenosha? The snake is watching the bird flying out the tree, go to another tree, come back, go into this tree again. Then finally, when the bird and the snake, the bird is sitting on a branch and is looking around, watching everything around it, and is looking and paying attention, and the snake hasn't did anything. It's looking up and looking away. Then finally, when the bird is on that piece of branch, he catches the eye of the snake, and the snake and the bird eyes become as one. For some odd reason, the bird is hypnotized by the snake's keen focus on it. The bird cannot shake the focus off of the snake. So it begins to slowly fly in a circle, spiraling down. And the snake has not moved one bit. His focus is keen and sharp. And the bird begins to slowly spiral down right into the snake's mouth. Let me say that again. The bird, the snake, and the bird locks eyes, and the bird is hypnotized by the focus of the snake, and the bird begins to fly into the snake's mouth without even knowing it. Which one are you? Are you the bird or are you the snake in this scenario or in this analogy? Many things that you want and desire, especially in the game or life, whatever the case may be, you have not got keen focus to hypnotize it so that it can fly right into your mouth. What work did the snake really do but become focused and begin to hypnotize because of his keen focus on the bird that the bird couldn't resist but to fly into the snake's mouth, and he had dinner for several days. Let me say that again. Which one are you? Are you the snake or are you the bird? You need to be keenly aware of what you want, like the snake. Stop looking at the snake as evil. And realize the reason why nothing has flew into your space or into your universe or into your energy field or wherever you want to call it is because you have not hypnotized it or become so focused to grab it out of the air. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the chat room. I see you, my brother. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the chat room. I don't want to just be talking and you don't get the analogy that I posted, just gave right there. Your focus has to, just the other thing about the focus, the snake knew what he wanted. It was the bird. That's so true, brother. When our focus is set on higher values, it's impossible to have lower thoughts and such as greed and anger. That is very true. If this is resonating, I want you to really get what I'm saying today. Understand what I'm getting at. The snake knew exactly what he wanted, and that was the what? The bird. Second of all, when he locked eyes with the bird, he took the bird into a hypnotic state, and the bird couldn't resist but to fly into his mouth. What have you hypnotized and caused to fly into your space? This game I shouldn't be teaching this level of game. This is behind the scenes, Telegram, paywall, Patreon, because this is so keen when it comes to the game. Let me give you a practical example so you understand it. Most guys go out thinking they're not going to win when it comes to dealing with women. So their focus is, I'm going to lose. Instead of saying with the focus being, I'm a winner, I am the prize, I am going to win, this is my life, I am who I say I am. Their focus is completely wrong. Their focus on is trying to win her over instead of saying, no, we cooperate, you working together with me. Completely different focus. That's why your game don't work. That's why you go into a category that we don't say on here ever. Because your focus is wrong. You can't go into business thinking that you're going to fail. Your focus is wrong. When you focus on me and John are talking about this day behind the closed door. When your focus is on the money and not that money is just the answer. So you're going into business. Oh, I got to think about this. I got to think about that. And what about that? Your focus is wrong. My business is done. What do I need to get? How do I need to accomplish? Where the money going to come from? How it's going to show up? I don't know. I don't know the how's it my thing. My focus is it's got to be done. Matter of fact, it's already done. You begin to hypnotize everything around you. When you become focused, understand the law of focus in the game. Think about it. You do it every day. Let me give you a more practical example. Say that you wake up in the morning, you have your breakfast, or whatever the case may be. You say to yourself, I got a taste for a good pizza. Pepperoni, sausages, forgive me, Islam, you may not want the pork, whatever the case may be. You want a nice, good pizza, good sauce. The crust is just oozing with butter and cheese and pepper, whatever the case may be. You like, yeah, this is what up. And you put your focus on it and then you let it go. You walk down the street, you go somewhere, you go lunch happen, and guess what happened? You walk by a pizzeria that's having say today 20% off on all slices of pizza. Buy one slice, you get the second one free. Why? At the beginning of the day or whenever you thought about it, you put a focus on it. It had to show up in your life. You understand the law of the focus. You wouldn't say, I don't know, the pizza may not be right. I don't know, this may not work out for me. I don't know where the pizza is going to come from. No, you became focused. You knew what you wanted. You knew what you wanted. You knew what you wanted to taste. You know how you wanted the oregano to hit your mouth. You know how you wanted it. It's tasted good. You can taste the mozzarella cheese on there. You can taste it all coming together on this pizza or pizza pie. Where you're in Chicago, you call it what, whatever. You understood that. You had that whole scenario played out in your mind. You became focused about it. You knew what you want, and now you got it. Thank you. Yep. Defeatist mindset out of 2 stops you way before you start. So please understand, the game is going to work for you whether you like it or not. The law of focus is saying, have you decided what you wanted? The biggest struggle, and I want you to get this. You want to get this? I need you to put a number 2 in the chat room because I want to give this away. This is powerful right here. This is powerful right here. You want to get this. Put a 2 in the chat room and I want you to really hone on this. I don't care who you are, where you at, what state you are, how you look, where your mama is, who your daddy is, what. I don't care nothing about all that right now. I want you to really get that. Get this, what I'm going to say right now. Please, I need 3 more people to put a 2 in the chat room because I really need you to get this. And most people struggle in this, and that's why their focus is not there. And this is the reason why the game doesn't work for them. Please, there you go. There you go. There you go. Need one more. One more put a 2 in there in the chat room so I can share this. There we go. There we go. Get this right here. The problem is, please, hold on. Get this. Pay attention. Come a little closer. The problem is this. It's not that the game doesn't work. It's not the focus you don't understand. It's not that you don't understand that it's not a law. The biggest problem that every individual has is not knowing what they don't want. They have not decided on what they do want. Most people have not decided on what they really want from life. Once you decide on what you want for life, the law of focus begins to kick in, and then you begin to put in strategy, game to accomplish that what you want. You have not decided on what you really want. You think you want what everybody else wants. I want Tim's. No, I want Jordan's. No, I want Stacey Adams. You decided on everything else with everyone. Have you really got clear on what you really want from life, your business, game, women, men, whatever it is? Have you really concretely move the blinders away and close some doors and say, this is what I want? Not what everybody else wants, not what society say you should have, not what this one say you should have, or that one said, just because I'm black, I should have this, because I'm white, I should have that. No. Have you really concrete in your mind, this is what I want from life? You have not made a decision, and therefore decisions are being made for you. You have not made a decision, a choice to say, this is what I want. Therefore, when you decide what you want, guess what happened? The law of focus kicks in, and then the game begins to do what it needs to do. You begin to get the strategy on how to accomplish it. Once you decide what you want without fear, without trepidation, without worrying about what anybody else thinks or what they're going to say. It has to do what works for you. I shouldn't be sharing this, man. Jeez, man, I shouldn't be sharing this. I shouldn't be sharing this. You have to be willing to give. If you really desire to achieve a desired result, you must be willing to give up things you don't need no longer to serve you. Make yourself a priority. Thank you so much. What time is it? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Oh my God, I gotta hurry up. I gotta go. I gotta get ready to go. You got to decide, what do you really want? I'm gonna give you a classic example. I'm gonna give you from my own personal life. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm telling you. When I was in the boarding house, staying in the boarding house, I had to stay there. And I had to stay with the other room with everybody else, one room place, stayed in the boarding house. And when I seen Mickey downstairs wanting to cook, when I wanted to cook, I ain't seen Mickey that much. Mickey, I thought I seen Mickey. I thought that was him. I'm talking about a mouse. When I was downstairs at the stove cooking my food, and I walked away and came back and seen that Mickey wanted to cook some food, my focus got so very crystal clear. I got to get the heaven hell out of this boarding house. Me and Mickey cannot coexist in the same living arrangements. Either Mickey got to go or I got to go. Since Mickey didn't want to leave, LDA had to go. If you don't know what you really want out of life, life is throw you all kinds of things and you would never know what you don't want. Let me say that again. When Mickey wanted to go and cook food and, make his rice and do all this stuff and, want to eat, I had to say, LDA has to go. You have to sort through the unwanted things, and after you have piled up, and you can take years and cost you more than you ever been cleared early in life. Right? I'm telling you, with Mickey, I can't deal with Mickey. I can't deal with the Brown brothers. You know what Brown brother? I can't deal with roaches. Somebody got to go. Salute Bernie M. Somebody got to go. LDA say I can't do it. When I made that decision to say I can't do this with Mickey, me and Mickey got to I had to go. I was walking down the street from the boarding house, and I was contemplating and thinking about Mickey might be trying on my clothes. He might be trying to eat some rice. He might be, whatever, because he ain't have a job. When I made that decision, I walked down the street and I looked at a particular living place. I said, I will have a place there. I knew nothing about the place. I didn't have a number. I didn't have anything about it. I said, I'm gonna be staying there. Oh, I'm gonna stay there. Fast forward, I end up going to work, coming back, still staying in the boarding house. Mickey just like, hey man, what's going on? I said, I can't deal with this, no Mickey. I can't deal with it. Can't do it. I went and knocked and found out the number, talked to the guy. He said, oh, we don't got no vacancies, blah, 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 blah. But then he called me back and said, we got this one person, somebody just moved out. You might want to come look at it. So I looked at the place. I'm like, oh man, how much is it? And he told me, I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Okay. Best decision I made was moving into a place that I moved into. But it didn't happen until I became focused and said, I can't deal with Mickey and I can't deal with no Brown brothers. The doors didn't open up until I decided what I wanted. I had to become the snake and become hypnotized and say, I need to move from this place where Mickey and some Brown brothers may show up. Can't do it. When I left that boarding house, told him, this is my last time being here, boom, boom, boom. He ended up, because I paid so much, he ended up sending me money back. And I didn't even know I had money in reserve. That's what I'm talking about. You have to become laser sharp in your focus on what you want. Okay, I got you. You're truly meaning teaching each individual, motivated by talking real inspirational, personal to people. I love that, man. Shout out to you on that one. I like that. Like that. Shout out to you. So I want to make sure you understand. You must decide what you want. I wanted Gucci Guilty, the cologne. I would go to Saks, spray it on, get the samples. Then finally say, I had enough of the samples. I got to get my own. End up buying the bottle. I'm here to tell you the only thing that's robbing you is your lack of focus. Your lack of focus of knowing what you want. Let me say this again. We have to have the motivation to step out of the swamp of stagnation. Thank you. I like to do, Tim, like keep it coming through. Yeah, you motivated. Your movement must be aligned with your convictions. Correct. I was convicted. I can't deal with no Mickey Mouses and no rats and roaches and all like that. Can't do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. But I'm here to tell you, the law of focus only came in when I was crystal clear on what I wanted from or for my life. Many of you secretly have not decided what you want out of life. You want everyone else to make a decision for you, like they're your mama, like they're your father, or they're sonning you. Have you decided on what you really want from life? Or is life giving you what is life giving you what it thinks you should have? Some of y'all don't even get it. Life is only giving you what you think you should have, because you have not decided what you wanted. And then the other thing is, and I got to go on this one. I got to get ready to go on this one. You want this one, man. This goes so line with focus. And it's not entitlement, what I'm about to say. Yeah, I can't do no Mickey Mouses. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do them. Ain't gonna be doing it. But I will say this. Once you get past the place of knowing what you want, you have to go to the next stage. Please understand this. You're on it. Let me say this. Let me get this thought out. You have to get past the page or past the place of want. Want only produce more want. So now that you decided what you want, you have to go to the next phase. Please understand this. I talked about the bird and the snake. Hypnotize, get what you want. Once you get, most people now, they haven't decided what they wanted. 1, 2, you have to get past the place of want in your life. Oh, what are you talking about? You just told me I got to decide what I want. You got to decide what you want. But that's not it. You have to get past the place of want. You have to get past the place of want. You have to get past the place that now your focus is what you want. You have to get to this next thing. Please understand this. And I want everyone to put this in the chat room. I deserve it. That's what I want you to put in the chat room. I deserve it. You got to get past the place of want. You have to get to the place of I deserve it. See, want will keep you in a circular motion of constantly wanting, but you got to get into the place where I deserve it. I don't care what nobody thinks, what their mama thinks, who said this, who said that. I deserve it. I need you to put that in the chat room. I deserve it. Forget, I don't care. I deserve it. I'm not talking about your being entitled. This ain't no entitlement thing here. Because you come in that entitlement crap, you're going to get kicked right out of the class. I deserve it. So you got to get past the place of want. I deserve it. I deserve it. So you get past out of you, your focus is there. You say, okay, I want that. Now I deserve it. I freaking deserve it. You don't need to tell nobody, no, I deserve this. This month. No. That's the wrong kind of spirit, wrong kind of flow, wrong kind of intention. You walk, I deserve. Do you think that the snake did not feel that he deserved to have that bird in his mouth? Did he fight with himself? Oh, I don't know. The other birds may get upset. Or the other snakes may come around and they might want to fight me with that. He did not question it. He knew that he deserved what? To have that snake in his mouth. Let me get my focus up. He no longer wanted it. Now he came to the place where he said, I deserve it. Most people never get out of the state of want into the place it's to I deserve it. Once you get into the place that I deserve it, it goes to the next step, and I have to stop there. I have to stop there because y'all pretty shouldn't. Anybody who's been listening to this teaching any longer, know the next step. You get to the place of want, you decide what you want. The next thing you need, what's to? I deserve it. What's the next step? Somebody tell me what the next step is. You should know it after hearing anything that I've said. Anything I taught in these past year, Jono and I going back and forth, you should know the next step. See, Rainy Room is almost getting there. I want it. I deserve it. I do the work, and it's mine. Come on, you're right there. It's one more key, and we have to go. Then we get the angel number. One more thing you got to do. Past want, I deserve it. What's the next thing? And all I got to do is do like this. You should know. Move your. Yeah, you got to do some work. You're right. So there is work in between it. So you can't be saying I want it, I deserve it, and you ain't move your asphalt. You're right. So you got to move your. Thank you so much, these nuts. What's going on? What's going on, Joe Biden? You what? You what? You want it. You deserve it. You move from want to deserve it. All right, it's mine already. It's mine. I got this. I already have it. It's already here. I already got it. I already got it. It's here. I got it. So once you get to the place of moving from want to deserve it, so you already got it, your focus, think about it. When you focus that you already got something, you don't have to keep focusing on it because you already got it. Because you moved out of the place of want. You don't see the difference of it being physically there and not being physically there because you already have it. If I can tell you how many times I've done that. What? Please understand this level of game that I'm giving you. Please understand that. Please understand. You got to be focused. Yes, the law of focus in the game. You got to move from want. You got to know what you want. Then you got to believe that you deserve it. And then from there, you say, since you believe you deserve it, all right, got this. I got this. This is mine already. You don't even need to brag to anybody else. You already know I got this. The snake already knew that he was going to eat that day. It's all right. It's mine. Yep, gotcha. Just waiting for you to catch in there. He already got it because he understood the law of focus in the game. Already got it. Got it. So when you become in a place of already got it, you can relax because you're not attached to the results. Bingo, taught on that before. You're not attached to the results. Tara, you have the number for the day, the angel number for the day. Please put the number, the first number to come to your mind. Put the first number to come to mind. Tara, you have the angel number for the day. Let me say this again. You have to move you got to move your focus from want to I deserve it. Do some work. You got to move your asphalt. Second of all, you got to realize, all right, I got this. I already got it. I already got it. Already got it. I got this. That's why I can say certain things. I already got it. There it is. $55 is the number today. I already got it. Keys, paste, and the roots of empty. Yep. That's it, bro. You understand it. You understand it. The number for today is 55. Please understand what the number is for today. 55 is the number today. Master number 55. So you got to understand the law of the snake and the bird. The law of the snake and the bird is simply this. The snake had seen the bird flying around. His desire kicked in and he wanted it. Once he locked eyes, he got the focus. He said, I already got this. I deserve that bird. His focus still there. Then he says, I got this. Bird had to fly into his mouth. Y'all better catch it. Angel number 55 is saying what? Get rid of old things that are no longer useful to you and get ready for great opportunities in your life. Unleash your old doubts and fears and obstacles and look forward to new and wonderful opportunities. You can't
make this up.
You can't make this up. Let me read this again. Angel number 55 is this. It's a message from the angels. Get rid of old things. What old things are holding you up from being in focus? Bingo. No longer useful to you and get rid of and get ready for great opportunities in your life. Unleash your old habits and fears and obstacles and look forward to the new and wonderful opportunities. Shed the skin and fly. Beautiful. Y'all better catch this. Someone need to catch that today. We're talking on what we're talking about, and this lines up. What fears or doubts is causing you to not to be focused, so you don't believe that you deserve what you want? So you don't move your asphalt to get something done. Let me read it one more time so you can understand the number today, angel number today. You got to get ready to go. Angel number 55 is a message from the angel. Get rid of old things that are no longer useful to you and get ready for great opportunities in your life. Unleash your old habits, fears, and obstacles and look forward to new and wonderful ones. Some of you need to look in the closet and get rid of some things. Rise above the ashes like the phoenix. Yes. Let me say this again. Some of you need to look in your closet, shoes, socks, whatever it is. You need to look. What do you have in your house that's just no longer useful that you need to get rid of? You need to maybe sell, that you maybe need to say, here, take this. Salvation Army, whatever you need to do. You need to get some things you need to do. This spring cleaning is coming. You need to do a cold spring cleaning thing. I promise this is for someone. Somebody better catch it. What do you need to get rid of so that you can have the most precise focus in all the world? This is for someone. If you catch what I'm saying today, please understand. This would take you to the next level. Your game will be effortlessly smooth as good wine, bourbon, it would liquor rather. What do you need to get rid of? What habits, what fears, What thoughts? What people? What people? What people? What do you need to get rid of? This is Lawrence D. Adams. If this teaching today has resonated with you, let me know in the chat room that this is on the money. This got me right here. This was right on the money. Precise. Understand the snake and the bird. Tomorrow is Women's Wednesday. Tomorrow is Women's Wednesday. Whoo! You gotta find a woman to come up. We're gonna talk to the women about the law of focus in the game. Because women, when they want something, baby, they get focused. You can't stand in that woman's way. Don't let her say she want a pair of new shoes or a new purse. You can't stand in her way. Don't say she can't find a good beautician. She'll find one. She'll figure out a way how to get to one real quick. Don't say she don't want this new. When a woman becomes focused, that's it. Or when a woman decides she wants a man, you cannot stand in her way. She'll find a way to get that done. But this is Lawrence D. Adams. Thank you for joining us today. Join us tomorrow. We're talking to the women. Hey, ladies, we're talking to you about focus, the law of focus in the game. If you really enjoyed this, let me know right now. Make sure you leave a comment after the video, not before the video. After the video, hey, this was good, put 55, whatever the case may be. We want the algorithm to get this. And also, you need to tell other people about the thinking class. Yeah. When they get focused, they become detectives and dig up information you didn't even know there was there. Yeah, that is the honest to God truth, bro. Oh my God! Wait a minute. Just when we was about to go, y'all ready for this? Just when we were about to go, y'all, let me know if you're ready, because you know I'm just about to close it up. If you're ready, I need y'all to put a 1. Put a 1 in the chat when y'all ready for this. Put a 1 in the chat when you're ready for this. Just when we're about to go, something just happened. I need at least 2 people to put a 1 in the chat room. Got to put a 1. There we go. Somebody even called it out. Bam! The man is here.
What's going on?
What's going on? Jono is here, dude. We just talked on the law of focus in the game, the snake and the bird. You got to move past. You got to decide what you want. Then once you get out of want, you got to get into the place that you know what you deserve. Then you find out what you deserve. You got to move your own asphalt to make sure it happens. And then you got to say, what? I got this. Am I flying or I'm lying? I could be lying.
You got it.
Let me turn you up.
I looked at this subject and I couldn't resist, man. I couldn't resist.
So you couldn't resist, huh?
I couldn't resist. I was like, wow, focus. Matter of fact, my scene looks like it's more in focus. Usually I have it in bokeh effect. My scene is in focus because something's saying to change the focus. So I do appreciate the fact that you have people thinking about what they should be focused on. And you know what? I think the focus should be the plan to get ahead. And if we're not doing that, then what's the point of even planning in the first place, right?
Dude, do you understand? We talked, we had a whole show before the show.
It's true.
We had a pre-show.
It's true.
We had a pre-show. Dude, I am so focused on growing and, fire under my butt, focus on growing this channel and reaching more people. I still have a goal in mind sitting on my wax board.
Mm-hmm. It's important. It's important to be focused on the goal. If we all play the game, we look at the game and we say, hey, it's a lot of steps that don't make sense. But when you focus on the goal, what happens is all the steps make sense. Okay. If we would happen to be playing basketball, we putting baskets in and we go, working the offense, working the defense, working different positions. Everybody has to have a job. No one man can win the game. But when you're focused on the win, everything makes sense. Working together makes sense. Having the contracts with the right people makes sense. Having the right relationship makes sense. Even the lighting, even even polishing the floor makes sense when you realize that the goal is to win and to make sure that winning is not just actually getting the right score, but winning is making sure the franchise itself makes money for the business.
And that's what we all about. Shout out to look who showed up too, man. What you did, Jono? Sure isn't him and came out the clouds. Yeah, I do that. What do you say? Salute to the game over everything. I can hear him say that. Salute to the game over everything. Dude, man, do you hear him saying, Jono? Dude.
Absolutely.
We about to close up, man. We about to close up the shop. But you're right, man. When the focus is there, man, you become dangerous.
It's true. Nobody could deter you if you got your eyes on the right prize. No one could deter you. No one could take you away from the thing you're supposed to get if you have your focus on it. And what happens is we have to be cognizant of what we're goal worthy of. Okay? If you're not cognizant of it, then you can't focus on it.
That's what I said. If you don't know what you want, you can't focus on it. The snake was focused on the bird because he knew he wanted the bird.
It's true. And you had to get entangled into its belief system to get it. Yeah, how hard it is to really attain the end of something you've never seen the beginning of. That's the hardest part, is getting out of your own mind about whether it's attainable or not.
You need to get out your own.
If you focus on it, you can get it.
Right. You got to, what does it say? You got to get out your own asphalt way.
It's true. You got to get out your own way. The skilled person can do it, so why can't you? You're going to obviously it may take you a little longer, may make a couple of mistakes, but you will stumble and strive until you get it right. So get out of the way of saying you can't do it, because it's your own mind stopping you from even starting. Focus on the goal. Focus on getting there. Focus on completing. Focus on your ability to get there.
Dude, man. That's why you said game over everything. What you're saying, and then focus to get there. The reason why sometimes the game don't work because you ain't got your focus right.
Yeah, your focus is on what you may not have, or your focus may be on what you can't attain. Your focus is on all the problems that you used to have, and now you're stuck in the land of I don't know. Can I? Please help me. Or you get all the bad adjectives in your vocabulary, when what you're supposed to do is replace them with all your attempts and all of your adjustments and all your tweaks from all your attempts, and prove that you can do this better, faster, and more efficient.
Right. Telling you, man, the focus is so sharp here, it don't make any sense. It's laser right now, because when you go through the steps that was taught today and you focus and you begin to see the end at the beginning, it makes it so much easier. It makes it so much easier. I mean, I don't even know what to say, man.
I even had a challenge technically before I got on the show, but I was focused on at least getting on for a couple of minutes because I knew I wasn't gonna let it stop me. You know, I done used my equipment to do a whole other project last week, and I had put everything back together. But I was laser focused on at least getting a couple of words in, and I'm glad I got on.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's what I'm talking about. What happens is, we talk maybe to the ladies tomorrow and on the Thursday and everything like that. We need to find out who is robbing you of your focus.
Yeah.
Who is robbing you of your focus? And I put it in the title a little bit because focus becomes currency.
It's true. I agree with that.
Focus, we're going to talk just a little bit, doing a little teaser right now, but focus becomes currency. Where are you giving? Who's robbing you of your currency?
Whatever you can't focus on, you can't make money from. You know, if you got to put in your 8 hours at your job, that's one of the simplest ways to know. If you don't focus on your tasks at hand, your boss won't pay you, right? So what about the boss inside you? What have you neglected? What have you let sit by the wayside while it passed you over because you decided I wasn't going to focus on it? You didn't focus on that move. You didn't focus on getting out of that bad relationship. You didn't focus on getting bad people out of your life that happen to have your last name. You just didn't focus on it, and that's why it's still a problem for you.
And they're robbing you blind, brother. They're robbing you blind, sister.
I always heard it like, yo, you leaving money on the table. Literal money sitting on the table. You don't focus on getting. Somebody else will come by and snatch it because they had the wherewithal to focus on it.
Yeah. True, man. I'm gonna give you an example. I was walking at work. It was the three of us. We were just, walking in our stride, about to go to a work assignment. And I looked down, I seen a piece of paper. I said, where is that piece of paper? What? But I didn't realize that Dave seen the piece of paper and he picked up his stride and it was a couple dollars that was sitting on the floor. He looked around, grabbed it. I said, God dog, I seen it, but I didn't move fast enough to get the money.
It's true. There's always somebody coming around the corner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, I was like, man, but my focus was there, but I didn't move with my focus. Dave seen it and moved immediately and put his foot on it. I can't nothing I can do when his foot is on it.
It's true.
Dude. People, that's what I'm saying. We're going to talk about it. I'm trying to get a little, your focus is your currency. Where are you spending or circulating, let's say spending your focus at? I hope it ain't on Pornhub.
Some of you are spending and others of you are circulating. Some of you got to learn the difference.
Whoa. I'm trying to, Where are you spending or are you circulating your focus? We're going to talk about that, man. They ain't ready for this. Gloves off. Because I know I didn't spend some focus, and then I know I circulated some focus. Complete difference. Oh boy, anything else, John? I'm just trying to.
I don't want to hold you up. I think we got to be ready for Women's Wednesday tomorrow.
Oh, right? Yeah, Women's Wednesday. Because they're about that life. These nuts, boy, I tell you about, dude. Ooh, I swear, you somebody I know, I think. You got to be somebody I know. Where are you? Hey, I know what you're talking about. I just thought about it. I just caught the emojis. To Pornhub. OnlyFans.
I'll need to be on the other side of the camera if you're going to make money there.
Oh, whoa. Right. On the other side. Yep. So, and that being said, we are out of here, man. Shoot, man. Work the Wednesday, Women's Wednesday, and then Thursday. Focus being your currency. And to those, the secret watchers, hi. I would do like my one friend. Hey, cuties. Hey, cuties. I see you. We know you watching. I feel like that's a Hall & Oates song. Is it Hall & Oates songs? No, it's stuck. We talked about earlier. Now I'm going to have to go look it up. Have a good day. I'm out. Y'all have a good one. We are out. We at 133, right where I needed to be. These nuts going to start an OnlyFans studio. Don't do it. We out of here, man. Let me get the signal. We ain't do this in a while. We got to jam off. We out. We're about to put you there. Man, this is a freaking good show, man. Focus is gonna be ridiculously. Get his mic off. Peace and beard grease. We are out of here. Catch you on the flip flop side, man. You think they got something today, man?
I hope so.
Because what the people going to come in next, it's going to be really on it. I'm thinking about something to eat. Okay.